Hi guys, and welcome to the Chiropractic Mentors Q&A session again. This one actually came up with a mentee on last week actually. So we're talking about how to be sympathetic and empathic towards people, and how that might be beneficial in just creating rapport and goodwill and helping with the connection. So that the patient knows that you're on their side. You're on their team and you guys need to work together. And generally, yeah, all of it is good. There's a number of different techniques and ways you can do it. There's maybe one thing where too much can actually happen. So my mentee was asking me, where can I overdo it? And me being me, I'm that kind of guy. I don't really go too deep into most things, but I actually had to put myself slightly out of my own comfort zone and think about, okay, how could you overdo empathy and sympathy and all these kind of things? And the only thing I could come up with was like an injury one-upmanship, like having a competition with a patient who's had like worse injuries. And I don't know, maybe you can chuck in like one, if you've had a similar injury as to the patient, maybe you can there fully empathize. Maybe the patient is a runner, for example, and they developed a calf strain, and you can say, oh yes, when I was training for marathon and I developed the same thing, and it took a while to settle down. And so you can use those kind of examples from your own life, but just always trying to outdo the patient with severity and suffering in terms of injuries, I think that's going to come across a bit annoying after a while, because let's face it, they're here to get your help, not necessarily be put down in a position where they feel like, oh, crap, this guy's had a lot worse injuries than me, so maybe my problem, I should just man up and get on with it. So don't engage in a sort of injury one-upmanship competition with the patients. Maybe keep those to your chiro buddies or real friends, whoever. But have a chat with them about it if you need to. But yeah, maybe keep that out of the patient encounter. So have a good think. Be awesome.